At night, the ego or the spirit, clothed in the desire body and the mind, withdraws, leaving the dense body and the vital body upon the bed. Why do we sleep? As we said in our previous lecture, for every human being, the threefold spirit is using a threefold body linked by the mind to function in this material world. Our daily activities break down cells and energy is expended. It is the desire body that provides the incentive for us to do all the things that we do. Without the desire body, we will not have any incentive to do anything. So, the desire body plus the mind, both, when we are using them, break down tissues in the process. The energy for action is provided by the vital body. The dense body, my body, your body, carries out the action in this material world. The main source of energy for the vital body comes from the vital fluid of the sun. That is where the vital body gets its energy to sustain this dense body. The vital fluid enters the body through the spleen and undergoes a wonderful transformation to activate the etheric atoms and the physical atoms. It's the etheric atoms that energize the physical atoms. We also get vitality from the food we eat, especially plant food, which contains a lot of ethers. Of course, we don't have much ethers in animal products. We have a lot in plant food. So if you want to increase somehow your ethers, going for plant food is an incentive. The vital body, the chemical ether, aside from providing us with vitality, also does the repair of broken down tissues and cells. The mind, aside from being a check on the desire body, is also the link between the threefold spirit and the threefold body. By the mind, the spirit becomes aware of all that is happening in the material world. During waking hours, we deplete energy by the continuous use of the body. Yes, it is so. Our thoughts, our desires, and actions drain energy. The vital body tries to rebuild the cells. In the process, new cells are born. Roughly 330 billion cells are born a day. That is huge. That is a lot. With time, as we continue using the body during the day, the atoms become slow in vibration. The spirit or the ego cannot use the body as it wants to because of the low energy level of the atoms. So, what does the spirit do? It withdraws from the body to recharge it. It comes out of the body through the Golgotha, the head, between the parietal and the occipital surfaces, just like it does when someone dies. The withdrawal of the spirit or the ego through the head during sleep is the case of the ordinary person or the positively developed person. The negatively developed person or the involuntarily developed person, that person comes out of the body often in the night through the lower part of the body, the limbs, rather than the head. The silver cord remains connected with the material bodies during sleep, unlike in death. Of course, we have said it several times that when the person dies, it means the silver cord is broken. But in sleep, the silver cord is not broken. When the spirit or the ego comes out of the body during sleep, it does so with the two higher bodies, which are the desire body and the mind. So when the spirit comes out, it goes with the desire body and the mind. When we sleep, the body muscles become relaxed, the eyes closed, and external consciousness is shut. But let us not take it that sleep is an inactive state, as people generally suppose. Sleep is not an inactive state. If it were, the condition of the body will not be any different from what it was before we slept. Its fatigue will be just as great. But that is not the case. We wake up refreshed. In fact, sleep is a period of intense activity. That is why brain activity is very high, just like when we are awake and going about our daily activities. It is all because the spirit is still using the mind and the desire body to function in the spiritual realm. And we have ever said it here that the physical counterpart of the mind is the brain. There is a difference between the mind and the brain. The more intense sleep is, the greater its value. For in the process, poisons in the body are eliminated. The poisons are from tissues that have been destroyed by mental and other activities of the day. That is to say, during sleep, tissues and cells are rebuilt and the rhythm of the body restored. The more thoroughly this work is done, the greater the benefit accruing from sleep. The spirit or the ego, my spirit, your spirit, must work upon its temple, and the temple of the spirit is the body. It must work on it before it will be fit to re-enter. That work is done mostly in the night when we sleep, although we are not conscious of it. This activity removes the poisons from the system to make the body fresh and vigorous in the morning when the spirit or the ego re-enters it and we wake up. Where does the spirit go during sleep?
Filling up every space, no privacy. And silently, it can build and build until you finally see. Whoa, it's taking over, damn no closure, moving closer. No exposure, I just wanna be a loner. Some can't stay sober, looking over all this.